Welcome to the Mayor's Show. Do we have a show for you today? We have the YWCA here, an incredible group of ladies, but their CEO happens to be a young gentleman who is running like clockwork.
Yes.
So we are not lost in the crowd.
No.
The gentlemen of the world.
Absolutely
We
not.
do get involved, and we proved it with our executive director there. But anyhow, we're going to have fun today, and we're going to give a lot of information, a lot of stuff that you have to know about, a lot of things that are coming up, a lot of people are being honored. We have a whole lot to tell you. What I'd like to start out with, though, and I'd like Patty, if you don't mind, a board member at the Y, has to work at Parks Casino. Tell us about the Y. Tell us, what do we want to happen there? What's our goals?
So first of all, thank you, Mayor, for having us on the show. Our mantra or our mission is to empower women and to eliminate racism. So that is a very, very huge task for all of us to work on, but it's so near and dear to my heart to just empower women. We do programs for underprivileged, we do training, English as a second language, we do summer camps for the children, we do interviewing skills, computer skills. There's so much that we do to help empower women to make a difference in their life. So.
I'm going to continue with Pam on that, but incidentally, I had to tell you something that I've been very empowered by. Today happens to be her birthday. It would be my mom.
Oh, nice.
My mom would be 117 years old today. She was born in 1900 and has been my inspiration my whole life, without a doubt. And anybody that knows me, they certainly know that. So happy birthday, Mom. God bless. You want to continue with some of the other goals, what you see happening there, Pam?
Well, Patty pretty much covered most of them, which was excellent. She did an excellent job in doing so. But we talk about job readiness. We provide after-school care for students, for young people. And like we said, our ultimate goal is to empower women, to make women feel stronger and be more confident about themselves. Sometimes in this world, it sometimes is kind of crazy, and we as women tend to want to take care of everyone else, and this also teaches us how to take care of ourselves as well.
Well, you're really doing a phenomenal job there, and based right here in Bensalem for many years. And if I go way back with that, when the building was done over again, and the folks that donated a lot to the building, and I had talked this before, our executive director is sitting in front of us, not
Watching
on here,
us,
of course. Yeah.
making sure we're saying the right things.
So, and a lot was done there through volunteers, which continues today. But I remember back then there were some wonderful things done to the building, and you continue to use it. It's probably too small now, I guess, after even adding on to it. Is the facility big enough? Is there things working out?
Yeah.
I think that we could use more outreach centers and family centers. The corporate office in Trevos is more for just the staff, and because we're a volunteer organization, our staff is very low. But I think our outreach centers is where we need to focus on.
Yeah. We have an event coming up, a very, very special event. And by the way, we have participated in this in the past here with myself, and I always say it's Bensalem. I represent the community. And it's a big, big, big day coming up. And it's who wants to take on that, and both of you start out?
Well, we're going to let our co-chair take the lead on it.
Okay.
She's worked so hard.
So I am so excited about this year's event. It's the biggest fundraiser that we have at the YWCA. And the purpose of it, number one, is to honor women in the community who have made a difference. And they are honored by their peers or by their companies. And it's on May 11th, and it's at Spring Mills Country Club. We have sold about 250 tickets already. We'd like that to get to at least 300, 320. So the website is on your screen that you can go online and buy tickets. But we have so many women that have made a difference, whether they're have made a difference in their corporate job or by volunteering in the community and have done something. So each and every one of them will be honored in a very special way.
And again, the date?
The date is May 11th, and it's at Spring Mills Country Club. We would love for you to join us. It's
How about the
fabulous.
time? What time do you have to be there?
6 p.m.
6 p.m. And it's going to be a great dinner. We know
Great
that.
dinner.
So if you like good food,
Excellent
we'll be
food.
providing that, right?
Excellent food.
But the real thing is all the honorees. And I believe you told me 22 honorees this year?
We had many applications submitted
Isn't that
this
cool?
year, so
Yeah.
we needed to at least cut it, and we didn't know where to cut it, so we ended up with 22.
Well, I have a young lady here from Bensalem that's going to be honored that we're very proud of, as all of the honorees, of course, but has done so much here and in Bucks County. So I don't know if I'm allowed to say her name ahead of
Sure,
time or
yes.
anything, but Toby Kahn is the young lady
Okay.
and has done incredible work that I think feeds exactly into what the Y does and reaching out and
Right.
everything. We have a diversity week here. I don't know how many of you know about our diversity week when we honor Martin Luther King on that Monday.
Okay.
And then we go to different churches the whole week. And I think there's something like 9 churches that we go to.
That's been growing every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're running out of time for them all. You know what I mean, in a week to get everything in there. Usually 2 a day, one at
Okay.
noon and then one in the evening.
Okay.
And it's an incredible, it started out very small and it's just ballooned and incredible. And the people that attend, you know, we always see the other, you know, you hear all bad news all the time.
Right.
You know, don't you get tired
Right.
of it? Honestly.
And you know
Honestly.
what? Bensalem is a great community.
Oh,
I live in
my goodness.
Bensalem, and it's
Thank
a
you
great
for that.
community.
I'd
and
like to say it myself.
a lot of it's a great sense of inclusion.
Absolutely.
And that's wonderful. So we're always happy to hear that. And you know, each time we come to you, Mayor, we always get a lot of support, and we always appreciate that as well. So that's something that everyone should be aware of.
I got to tell you that I am so proud of our community that we are as diverse as you can get.
Yes, we are.
And we're so proud of that, and it works. It's
It does.
such a beautiful thing here. And that week, if you haven't attended, you have. Pam, I'm going to make sure I reach out to you next year.
Please
to
do.
be part of it
Yeah, I'd
because
love to come.
it's a great week, and Toby Kahn is the leader of that. Without a doubt, she has taken this on with building a better Bensalem.
Okay.
And we're just so proud of her. So I'll be there to see her and the other 21 recipients, and certainly I know they'll have great stories also. So you're empowering women,
That's right.
what you talked about.
And it's so near and dear to my heart. Just through education, the diversity week that you're talking about, I attended to many of them, just to understand a little bit about other religions than your own. And it really just enlightens you as to, oh, that's why they do this, or this is their custom. And I just think it's a great way to learn about other religions and the people in your community.
Yeah.
And what's also important is that a lot of our events are open to the community. So we usually encourage the community to come out and support our events. And if you're ever interested, as holidays are coming up, you see like different events that are coming up. If you'd like to participate, you can certainly go on our website and see what's going on in the community and become a part of it.
I think that's an important part, and it's up there on the screen. It'll
Okay.
continue to be up afterwards. But it's so important to get people involved.
Yeah.
Our municipality here, Bensalem, which, thank you, it is a great community.
It is.
And we thrive on volunteers. We thrive on volunteers. I was a volunteer before I retired. I did 4 years of volunteer and saw this community, and I said, my goodness gracious. And parents, you know, came from Italy, from another country, and
Okay.
raised their children, and you know the opportunities, and they taught us everything that we're doing here in Bensalem. So, and there's a young lady. I remorse if I didn't mention her, Rosemary Adeletto, who has passed. I don't know how many of you knew Rosemary, but Rosemary was the start of building a better Bensalem, and she was a big supporter of the Y. I don't know, a major supporter, and God bless her soul, she has passed away at a pretty young age. But she was the start of our building a better Bensalem to get all people involved and volunteer. And Toby has taken that.
Okay.
And has done an incredible job.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm doing too much talking. I want some of you to do some talking.
Well, I would like to talk about why I volunteer for the YWCA. So, growing up in Trenton, New Jersey, I wouldn't say underprivileged, but we didn't have much money. There were 6 kids in my family. And I always committed since I was a young girl that I was going to give back, that I was going to be a career woman. And when I did, and along the way I was going to empower women. And I just feel it's so important for women to not compete with each other, but to empower each other. There's enough room, there's enough space
Absolutely.
for all of us to grow and to advance and to achieve. And I just think it's so important. And the YWCA helps us to empower women who may not have the privileges that we do. So
That's great.
And we have other fundraisers, right, during the year. There's a,
Throughout
I mean,
the
I
year.
know Christmas you do a lot. I know for the children out there.
Right. We during the Christmas holiday, there we usually, and being a board member, we always get a list of students or young people that are in need, and we take that list of people and we go out and we buy gifts for them and we wrap them beautifully, just as if we were wrapping them for our own children or for our own family, and we present it to them during the holiday. And that's something that we really enjoy doing throughout the holiday as well. Because it's something to celebrate the holiday, but it's something different to give back to your community
Oh.
during the holiday.
You know, I
and
was
helping the
thinking,
young people. Yeah,
didn't want to interrupt
that's
you,
okay.
I apologize.
That's okay.
I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if you have young children, to give kids, if you have kids maybe 14, 15, wrapping the toys for the little tots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they went through that process.
Right.
To know the joy that they had when they received that and opened that gift.
Well, so now you gave us another project.
Well, I just think, I always think of that.
that's a great idea.
That's great.
Because
That's a really nice
here's
idea.
a young person that went through that process, and God knows how many of them just got a little gift, and it was such joy to open that present. Now giving back
Right.
to a youngster. I just think that's so, and I think of that all the time. You know, we do, well, I don't get it done, but
Well, you
maybe
know,
we'll give you a charge.
right. There you go. But it also teaches the young
That's
people.
it.
That's a teaching mechanism as
Yeah.
well. So that's something that we can certainly put on our
Yeah, if you
agenda
ever
as we
do,
continue to move forward.
I think it's,
right?
you know, I'd like to see that, those,
Yeah,
those
okay.
youngsters. Well, come on.
Well, it's important for youngsters to volunteer because I work at Parks in Human Resources, and we do a scholarship luncheon, and we give out about
I'll be there.
15 scholarships to the local high schools.
Nice.
And when we go through the applications for the people who, you know, want or apply for a scholarship, we always look for extracurricular activities. Good grades is great, but it seems like everybody gets good grades now. So we want to see the extra work, the volunteer work. What have you done to make a difference? And that's where the differential is going to be, even when going to college.
Yeah. Can I take an opportunity to kind of give a little
Absolutely.
add on my own there? I have a foundation that we give out scholarships.
Okay.
We stay under the radar. You know, we do it. You have to live in. You don't have to live in. You have to live in Bensalem, but you can go to any high school
Okay.
and into college. But you have to be a Bensalem resident, and
Okay.
we do that. And I've been doing it for many years, and we don't publicize it, but we give out about 15,000 every year.
Nice.
From the foundation, and it's really cool. I've been doing it for a long time.
That's excellent.
And I always come over to Parks when they do theirs. It's so neat to see kids get
The kids get scholarships.
Now, I have two grandsons that are graduating this year and going into college. They're not eligible. They said to me, "Yo, Pop, how come I can't fill that out? Family's not eligible."
Right,
I said,
right. Exactly.
But it's pretty neat, and Parks does a great job on that. They really do.
Yeah, I'm very proud to work for them. They really give back to the community.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
encourage their employees to give back as well and support them along their journey, which is fantastic.
I'm going to give you an opportunity right now
Mm-hmm.
to talk about the gala, the event quickly, so that don't forget, because I forget the beginning of the show.
Okay, well, let me tell you a little bit about how I got involved in this process
Sure.
with the YWCA. I was a recipient of Salute to Women, and my organization supported me, and they told me that they were honoring me. And with that, that's what made me become a member of the YWCA board, because I just felt as though it was so important that we give back. And after you do some research on how the YWCA operates, it encourages you even more. Because some of the things that we're talking about today, we're just skimming it because of a time restraint.
Of course.
Just some of the work that they do, and the communication that we have, and the love that we have for what we do, really accentuates everything that we stand for.
And they can go online and pick this up.
Right.
A lot of things that we're not talking about today, I'm sure they can go online
Exactly.
and get that.
Well
But I want you
said.
to tell them about the event
So
again.
the gala, again, is going to be on Thursday, May 11th. It's going to be at 6 p.m. And it's at the Spring Mill Manor Country Club. We have so far, I think we have about 250 people that are attending, but there's always room for more. So anyone else that wants to
Well, I
attend,
know
we're
I'm
encouraging you
scheduled.
to
I don't
come
know
out.
if they, Dawn got me down going, but I know I'm scheduled to go.
Excellent.
And I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and it's a really great time. It's a great networking time. It gives you an opportunity to meet people in the Bucks County community and build friendships and relationships. And it gives you an opportunity to meet the staff, for the YWCA staff, because sometimes the staff works so hard that they're not always acknowledged. So it's great to see the staff there, as well as the board members there. You can ask questions. We're more than happy to answer any questions you have and provide any assistance.
Well, I'm
So
looking
I
forward
want
to
just
it.
to reiterate that men are also invited to this
Like-
event
like-
with women that
oh.
make a difference. So
Of
you're going to have a
course.
great time.
Of course, it's all women. It'll be me and 349 other women. No, I've been to them. There's many men that come.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
couples, and really, that's not part of it.
Right.
But
So if I could just add to what Pam said, the YWCA board is a working board.
Yes, it is.
We just don't meet and say, spend money here or cut expenses or what should we do. We are a working board. We're always there to wrap the gifts or to, do the holiday parties, whatever it is. And that's what makes it so rewarding for us.
Right, it really does. And, it's a commitment. And it's a commitment that we take very seriously.
I can tell.
So, yeah, you do.
I can tell.
So it's
And
a
we have
commitment
fun. We have lots of fun along
We
the way.
do, but
I can tell.
we're really serious about what we do and the commitment we have to the organization. So,
And one more thing. So the YWCA sometimes is confused with the YMCA. We are not a gym. We are empowering women, ending racism. So there's no gym here. It's all about helping women and children who are underprivileged. And then the other thing I'd like to say is corporate donations are always needed. And because we're not as well known as some bigger charities, it doesn't mean that we're not doing great work. So if there's an opportunity for anyone out there to be a corporate sponsor, we would welcome that.
and we continue to go up. Sometimes you have organizations that they're in the organization, and after a while you see the numbers start to drop off, and
Go
you see things.
stale.
But that doesn't happen with the YWCA. We really work hard to create the visibility, like being here with you, and just being out in the community and making ourselves visible.
Well,
And,
I've been doing this, I'm in my 24th year, and 24 years I've been, and before that, at the Y, so it's been doing a lot for a long time.
Okay.
So it's not something new, and you continue to do a better job, so.
Okay.
That's not easy either.
No, it's not.
In and out, I mean, there's a lot, it takes a lot of hard work. You have the last word.
I just want to say that I'm honored to be part of the YWCA, to have been selected to co-chair the event. I will also be honored, which is an even greater honor for me, on behalf of Parks, who are Parks Casino and Racing, who I work for. And I would really like for you to come out and join in the fun and enjoy seeing so many women be empowered that night.
I kind of fibbed a little. You also have the last word.
Okay. Well, first of all, we'd like to thank you for
thanks.
enabling us to be able to speak about the Y and our commitment to the Y, and also to get some more visibility out there in the community about the YWCA and what we all stand for and our purpose. And once again, we also want to advertise the gala event that's taking place on May 11th. We want everybody to come out and have a great. And I can guarantee you, if you come out to the event, I can guarantee you'll continue to come year after year.
There you
Because
go, there's a
I
challenge.
can guarantee you.
Yes.
So
There's a challenge.
you'll really have a phenomenal time.
Pam, thank you. God
You're
bless
welcome.
you. Addie?
Thank you
God
so
bless
much.
you. See you at Parks.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. I hope that you will go to the gala. It's on, what day is it again? On
May 11th.
11th at 6 o'clock. And if there's any questions, you can call here at the Township. We certainly can lead you on, or obviously the YWCA. Thanks, everybody. I hope you get involved. They need volunteers also. Till next time, God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you.